Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. For lunch today, there's chicken fried rice with whole grain dinner roll, or chef salad, or cheese pizza. Because it's St. Patrick's Day, today is the last day to get your entries in for the student council drawing. Winners will be selected after school today and announced as part of tomorrow's morning messages. Today in grades 4 through 5, it's an A day. In grades 6 through 8, it's a B day. During gym recess, Boys and Girls Club option is available for Mr. Kirchmeyer's and Mr. Parks' advisories. And we're wishing a happy birthday to Lakota Summer in the 4th grade. Have a great day. So today, for Women's History Month, I'd like to introduce you to Annie Smith Peck. Here we go.
1895, Zermatt, Switzerland. 44-year-old Annie Smith Peck summited the Matterhorn, one of the most dangerous peaks in Europe.
While there were some women before her who climbed the Matterhorn, she became famous or infamous pretty quickly because she climbed in pants. In 1895, there are women being arrested for wearing pants in public and actually being jailed for it. There were stories of women falling into these large crevasses because they tripped on their long dresses or skirts. And really, she just looked at it from a safety angle and thought, why not use the same safeguards that men are using?
Step by step up the rocky walls, where so many travelers have lost their lives. It was indeed a moment of satisfaction to stand upon the famous peak, more than 14,000 feet above the sea.
She would lecture on mountain climbing, and she drew big audiences. And her method was lecture circuit, save up, go explore, spend every last dime she had doing that, and then repeat.
In the 1890s and 1900s, Peck climbed a dozen mountains throughout Europe and Latin America.
In 1897, she heads to Mexico and climbs Mount Orizaba, which gives her the altitude record for women. And so then she thought, well, I've climbed where no woman has gone. My next logical step is to go where no man has gone.
She wasn't just attracted to any mountain. She was attracted to going to places that had not been climbed because she realized the power of being there first.
Peck set her sights on Mount Huascarán, the highest peak in Peru. She experimented with out-of-the-box ideas to overcome the weather challenges and high altitudes.
Annie Peck wore leather boots 4 sizes too large to accommodate 4 pairs of woolen socks. And she'd take the bottom of the boots and have nails hammered in, and those would give her traction on the ice.
Sometimes mountain climbers, like poets, may be born, not made. I climb not simply for the pleasure of saying that I have been there or for fame or glory. It is because I love it.
Men were always questioning whether she knew what she was talking about. At the end of a long climb, she was the one who was expected to spend 2 hours getting the snow to boil and cooking and cleaning up afterwards. There was always a power struggle.
In 1908, on her 6th attempt, Peck realized her dream to summit Mount Huascarán, the 4th highest peak in the Western Hemisphere. She was 58.
I am here at last, after all these years. I had climbed where no mortal before had stood, and higher than any man or woman now residing in the United States.
And in 1911 planted a Votes for Women banner at the top of Mount Kurupuna.
Peck sets a good example for others to follow. I carried the UN Women's flag to the summit of K2, so I am dedicated to women's causes as well as science, conservation, geographic exploration. My hope is climbers start to really care, not how they change through the process, but what they can give back. If you weren't already a conservationist, by the time you climb the mountains with the glaciers receding, you realize what you have to lose and why it really matters.
In 1928, the North Peak of Huascarán was renamed Anya Peck. She summited her final mountain at age 82.
Peck is this inspirational figure, both in terms of climbing, but also in terms of women's rights, because we're still marching, we're still climbing, we're still demanding equality. And so we're essentially standing on the shoulders of this very unladylike figure who we're lucky enough to have had come before us.
I love her determination, focus, bravery. She didn't take no for an answer. She saw every setback as an opportunity.
Being always a firm believer in the equality of the sexes, I felt that any great achievement would be of great advantage to my sex. We should be free to do whatever we think we are qualified for.
All right, now it's your turn. Share with somebody else in your class what stuck out to you from the life of Annie Smith Peck. Have a great day.